Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about right now is something that's very, very interesting, and this was sent in by a community member, and I want to thank her because this is something that I would have never even thought about. So it's titled Warning. Your grandparents lived to 100. There are reasons why you're not. So it said they smoked, they ate butter, they never counted a calorie, and they lived long, disease-free lives. Today we track everything. Eat light, fear fat, and still collapse in our 50s. One ingredient changed everything. This was never about health. It was about control. Before 1950, obesity barely existed. Heart disease was rare. Butter and lard ruled the kitchen. Then Procter & Gamble pushed cottonseed oil, or Crisco, a toxic byproduct, into every household. The American Heart Association, right, bought off to promote it as healthy. Within one generation, the U.S. turned into a metabolic graveyard. This wasn't an evolution, it was engineered decay. Now, I'm going to stop right there for just a moment. Do any of you have Crisco in your pantries? Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, well, yes, I have them because, either you cook with it or you make like preparedness candles out of it, right? Okay. So the next thing is the seed oils, the invisible bioweapon. Unlike natural fats, seed oils are industrial sludge, extracted with heat, bleached, deodorized, rich in linoleic, and that's linoleic acid, a fragile omega-6 your body cannot eliminate. Once inside, it lingers for 2 to 4 years. That's really scary just to think about that. For 2 to 4 years. Rewriting how our cells function. It embeds in your mitochondria, disrupts your hormones, and lowers your energy output by 40%. It slows metabolism and floods your body with inflammation. So that makes me think, because I have hypothyroidism, right, with the slow metabolism and everything else, if that has anything to do with it. And plus, the inflammation in my body is just terrible with my arthritis and everything. So it goes on to say this is not food, this is warfare. Your metabolism didn't fail, it was targeted. The moment you consume seed oils, inflammation triples. Fat cells become insulin sensitized. Hunger increases. Metabolic rate nosedives. This isn't aging, it's sabotage. They put it everywhere, including clean foods. 80 grams per day, 700 plus calories found in baby formula, protein bars. Oh my God. We literally, half of the one pantry is nothing but protein bars and granola bars and stuff like that, because that's what Sean and my niece, Bella, because she works in the healthcare industry, that's what they take to work with them. Yeah. Vegan mayo, paleo dressings, grass-fed beef if grain finished, whole foods, infiltrated, healthy labels or lies. There was never a fat problem, only a seed oil problem. This was what was found. Seed oil intake Less than 2% equals obesity. USA intake, 20% equals 42% obesity. Japan eats 3% seed oil, which is 3.5% obesity. We eat 20% and we're dying. You've been lied to at the genetic level. A 2023 study confirmed that the linoleic acid rewrites your DNA, increases fat storage, and slows your energy use, triggers hunger. Even if you eat less, your cells act starved, keeping you fat, tired, and inflamed. This study they buried for 40 years. Butter eaters outlived vegetable oil users. I don't use veg oil. I never ever use that. I only use olive oil and coconut oil. Yeah. This study was buried until the industry felt safe. Traditional fats heal, industrial oil kills. The French paradox, not a paradox. France, high butter, low heart disease. Switzerland, highest saturated fat intake, lowest cardiac death rate. You were never broken, you were poisoned. Start eating grass-fed butter. The only butter that I buy is the gluten-free. It's Country Crock. That's what I buy, and because I get it from Sam's. It's the 5-pound tub. You know what I'm talking about? Coconut oil is what I buy. Beef tallow, okay. Olive oil, that's what I buy. Avocado oil. I've never bought avocado oil. Never bought that, but I will. This isn't a diet, it's survival. Your healing begins when you stop consuming their poison. Seed oils are the modern cigarette, but worse. Remove them and fight back. Wow. See, I've never bought vegetable oil. Never bought it. Wow. Beef tallow. I don't have any of that. Where do you get that at? Son of a gun. This was really, really interesting, wasn't it? All right, guys, I'm out of here. All right, I will see you in the next one. I'm going to leave you guys with some videos that were sent in by community members. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less. And God bless. Ciao.
So you do currently have a California driver's license, you just don't have a physical copy on you at the moment?
That's my preferred method of identification.
And this is?
It's a cat collar. I'm currently identifying as a cat.
Fair enough. The information here on the tag, I'm assuming belongs to you, the boyfriend?
Yeah. That's so rude. I hope you know I'm recording.
Well, it wasn't my intention to offend you, but he just identified as a cat, and you're wearing a Harriet's Waltz t-shirt, so forgive me if I came to a conclusion that you guys are involved in some sort of a homosexual arrangement.
I'm not mad that you think we're together, but you're using gendered language. Besides, I'm not his boyfriend, I'm his owner.
Okay. Well, look, we can do this the hard way if you'd like. I can have this car towed, because last I checked, a cat is not licensed to operate a motor vehicle in the state of California. We can have animal control come get you, take you to a shelter where your owner can retrieve you for a fee of $70 after you're given the necessary immunizations, which do include a rabies shot, possibly even spayed or neuter, whichever you prefer or identify with. Is that what you guys want to do here?
What should I do? I don't know. I don't have $70.
Sir, I can also request that a mental health care professional come down here on scene and do an evaluation of you, because you're considering letting him take a rabies shot rather than just give me an ID, use some manners so I can give you your ticket and move along.